What's up, everyone? Hunter and Matt from Misfit Athletics here today to talk about how to perform the Sandbag Squat Clean. There's a couple different ways that we can approach this. It really depends on kind of your preferred method, a little bit on your body type, and just what works best for you. So we're going to go kind of from the most preferred all the way down to the least preferred with the 3 ways to do this. First things first, with the setup of the sandbag, you'll notice this is kind of the rogue sandbag, but Sherb's got it face down, and that way, just like that little strap isn't kind of landing on your shoulder. It's not a huge deal, but if it's nice and smooth, it might make the reps a little bit more comfortable. The sandbag's also completely flat, so it's kind of like a hockey puck. And that's just it's just a little bit easier than having that wide side standing up tall. So Sherb's going to approach it very similar to the way that he would a regular old sandbag clean, but the preferred method, number 1, is to kind of grab a hold of the side of the bag like with the hands as opposed to wrapping all the way around the sandbag. Okay, that's going to allow Sherb to keep his torso a little bit flatter, maybe a little bit more upright, and prevent his back from blowing up, which could definitely happen in a movement like this. So Sherb's going to get set up. He's going to grab the side of the bag and show you a couple reps. Good. Okay, so you can see he's definitely grabbing the side of that bag, still holding onto it as it gets onto his shoulder and standing up, and then that also allows him to do that touch and go style, which again, touch and go, I would definitely prefer that when the sandbag is light enough to do so, as opposed to losing and then regaining that tension on every single rep. If gripping the sandbag is really difficult for you, second kind of style is actually getting the arms around it a little bit more so that you can hold on to it and then still be able to do touch and go reps. This is going to put Sherb's torso in a much more horizontal position as he goes to touch the ground. But again, it might still be more efficient than the kind of quick single style that we'll talk about last. So for now, he's going to wrap the arms around it a little bit more like a sandbag clean and then work through just 2 reps will be good. Good. And again, he's still kind of holding onto that sandbag as he goes from the shoulder down to the ground, but he's got his arms underneath it a little bit more versus grabbing the side of the bag. Finally, we have kind of the quick single style. If you're able to stay moving with this movement really quickly, then this is obviously a great option for you. Probably somewhere in between the actually gripping the sandbag really hard because we're not doing touch and go, but we also probably don't need to wrap the arms all the way around unless the sandbag is in that 150/100 or even heavier range. So Sherb's just going to set up and he's just going to knock out 3 fairly quick singles, alternating shoulders, just to give you an idea what that looks like. Good, so as you can see, he's not really seriously latching onto that sandbag, nor is he really getting way underneath it like he would need to as if he were about to clean it and throw it over the shoulder. Okay, 3 different ways to do the sandbag squat cleans. Give it a shot. We'll see you guys next time.